I'm a chemist. I got my doctorate or master degree in chemistry and doctorate degree in physical organic chemistry slash biochemistry. And I'm of course in the career transition and looking for something challenging and fulfilling in life sciences and nutraceutical. Um, I started right after my graduation, I started with 2 postdoctoral fellowships in pure research, one in pharmaceutical, one in Alzheimer's disease research in medical institution. And over the years, I went to research and development in industrial, in immunological, in cosmetic industry. And my last company, I worked as a technical support and liaison to marketing and sales, selling to different industries like cosmeceutical, nutraceutical, industrial, agriculture, and water treatment. And here I'm in the career transition and looking. Those jobs that I have done, I have demonstrated successes in uh, either finished product, selling the products, and supporting marketing and sales.
Okay, thank you. Now, important part of this job is that you will be a trainer
Yeah.
to the marketing and sales department. Tell us about your experience with that.
Okay. My last company, Vivian, I was exactly doing that. I offer technical support and via email or via teleconference about launching a product, launching an ingredients. This is how I told them in the late term because most of them are non-chemists, non-scientists. So what I did is communicating with them and supporting them and educating them either through through email or through phone conversation, even in person. We have a seminar once a year or twice a year in my company, a workshop where we train the sales rep. We meet together and train the sales rep how to sell the product or the ingredients.
Okay, so how do you keep up with the latest scientific findings in the industry?
I've done internet research, especially we confer once or twice a year how we're gonna move the product, how we're gonna get new ingredients, and from the new ingredients, and I have to do marketing survey to the industry whether these ingredients are marketable or not. I have, because throughout some years I had built a good rapport with the research and development people and sometimes purchasing managers as well. And I did that marketing survey with them, inquiring is these ingredients a promising future and marketable in the industry. From there, I do further research what it does to whatever the industry I'm applying to, because I was involved in different industries. This is what I did. And I did some research, of course, advanced research on the internet or technical literature.
Okay, so you would find out the latest findings and then you would take it
Yeah.
to your people and ask them if they thought that it was something that
Yeah.
would work for your company? Okay.
And also with the client, R&D client, I get some information from them and feedback.
Okay. That's great. Leon?
I was going to ask just to clear up what the understanding is of this role entails basic and applied research by combining discipline-specific knowledge with leadership and business skills. That's this one.
Okay.
That last one.
The last one. This role entails basic and applied research by combining discipline science-specific knowledge with leadership and business skills to promote the efficiency, profitability, competitive position of a company.
And the reason I ask that is long. What is your interpretation of this? Because it's really long.
Yeah, it is like, if you find out this product or some maybe competitive products too in the industry, and you do some research and see if it is profitable. And you have to come up with the cost price analysis. Is it worth it? How much do they make in the industry? This cost price analysis is important. And there are times you call your clients too. The clients can share information with you. What are the recent trends? They would share with you that's what they need. and you come back and do some research, and then you may apply. You can approach the manufacturers of those ingredient lines and say, hey, we are interested in this. What can you offer in the cost of that ingredients, and see, and then you have to do the analysis whether you can make profit or not. This is doing this kind of communication with and rapport with your clients. They are willing to share with you.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I'm not totally clear. Let's go back to this, and I want to read it slower and take it in sections.
Yeah.
This role entails basic and applied research by combining discipline, specific knowledge with leadership and business. What is your understanding of that?
What does that mean?
What does that mean to you?
This means you have to do basic research or applied research. Basic research are more like for example, Alzheimer's disease. That's basic research.
Okay.
What happened to them? What would be the best
So
to
how
come
do you-
up with this?
Okay, so how do you?
Combining this.
Yeah, right,
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
So how do you take that research and you combine it with discipline-specific knowledge with leadership and business skills so that to promote the efficiency, profitability, and competitive position of the company? So this is talking about business strategy.
Yeah, it is.
So
Even
how
though
do you participate in business strategy when you know the applied,
the applied and the basic and applied research of a certain product.
right, how do you help the company with the business strategy plan?
Then they say you combine with the business strategy with your applied research and business.
How do you
right?
do that?
Okay, do first the basic research of that specific ingredient.
We already
talked
know, we already
about
know
that.
about
Okay,
that.
and then do the marketing strategy, marketing survey. That's business.
What do they mean by, and I hear you, I don't particularly like the question.
Yeah,
I really don't.
they didn't write it well.
They didn't write it well, but you still have to answer it. For example, when they say research by combining discipline-specific knowledge with leadership and business skills, that is ambiguous, unclear. What is your understanding?
My understanding is if you combine
Discipline.
discipline means in chemistry or in science, biochemistry.
Okay.
That is what it means. You have that knowledge with leadership and business skills that with this, can you apply to profit organization
Okay.
to find a treatment or improve, give some nutrient because it's a nutraceutical company.
Right, so part of that, I think, would be where you would include your cost analysis, right?
Yeah, by cost analysis. Yeah.
In that situation.
Yeah.
So now tell me more about, we're looking for a self-starter who can take on different projects, that have good communication and written skills and is a team player. Tell us a little bit about that in your experience.
In my experience of the last company and the company with Sanichem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start with Sanichem too. I'm still involved, even though I was a research and development technical director,
Mm-hmm.
but I wore different hats.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing research and development and also quality control. I have people working for me, technician and chemist, in developing product and also quality control in testing
Okay, and they
The
were
film-
under you.
under me.
Okay.
Now, I also got involved with marketing and supporting the sales rep because they have their clients. So I respond to their technical inquiries, complaints, or application about the products, and even regulatory issues. So those, I took responsibility in that. Now, for marketing and sales, we want to enhance the efficiency. See, it says here, and profitability. Profitability deals with the formula cost. I have to do the cost analysis and make sure it is competitive with the giant SC Johnson. That's a big competitor. And I want to make sure the sales rep fed me the information on their cost. The formula I came up with has to be lower and equally good or better. So this is my job, cost analysis. That is business skill. Next, not yet. So we want the efficiency because I always got the whole slew of phone calls from clients about regulatory, about product application. Repeatedly, they ask the same question about 200 products we had.
Here's what you have to
Now-
understand. You're on an interview.
Okay,
You only have 45 minutes.
but this is what you should open with,
No.
because that's the person they're looking for, is the person who dealt with marketing and sales and the 200 customers calling them and having the quality control people under them. That's the person they're looking for.
Wait.
Exactly.
Wait, as
Now,
cameraman, can I ask the question? Is that if they said, "Tell me about yourself" or "Explain your resume," would that be the valid answer?
No, tell me about themselves is 1 minute. For detailed question like this, you address it.
Well,
You still limit your time.
yeah, but you know what, you're gonna have to feel your way through that one, because I like it when somebody opens up like that.
But that was so specific question, so I open up it. But 1 minute, tell me about yourself. You cannot talk too long for each one. You just do it quickly in
Okay,
one.
but somewhere in your, tell me a little bit about yourself, you know, you wanna put in, you know, I had to do, I don't know. Go ahead.
Keep going. I kind of like what you're saying. I'm listening.
Yeah, but the thing is that I would tell them, I'm the person you're looking for, right from the gate.
From the beginning.
I would not waste any time with, you know, and then if they go into how come the dates, then you can go into it. But I want them to know right away, I'm who you're looking for. Concentrate on me.
So tell me about yourself, then right there.
Well, we don't know that they're gonna ask you that. We
But
don't
if
know
they
that.
do, then I have to go.
Yeah,
Even talking
just
about
saying.
this.
Yeah. I would go into that. I would go into, well, my background is, you know, marketing, working with marketing and blah, 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 blah. The
And I
whole
was
thing.
in R&D.
When you listen to it on here, you'll
Yeah.
see what I'm talking about.
So anyway, so I came up with a marketing strategy. We came up with a CD, technical bulletin of the 200 products. The technical bulletin are those questions, the answer, the question, the inquiries the customer always asks. And it's in there, and we get the CD to all the sales rep.
Okay.
So that reduced a lot of number of phone calls by 90%.
That's great.
Efficiency is so great that we were so happy about
Which
it.
one are you answering?
Huh?
Which question are you answering?
Another question.
Which one was that?
They say, how do you combine the business skills with your R&D to promote efficiency, profitability, competitive position of the company?
Okay. Now, my next one is, look at your job description. It says create and disseminate product information, including scientific publication, marketing, and promoting materials via multiple media channels such as radio.
Seminars,
Yeah.
in-store trainings, phone, email. I
How
did,
would you handle that in a succinct manner?
in a succinct manner, I did it already most of the time. Except,
How did you
of
do
course,
it?
I didn't do it through via media channels or radio programs. I did it through client directly called me and I disseminate. I explained it over the phone on the products
Okay, all right. Now,
and email afterwards.
what they're asking for, they're asking for you to disseminate it multiple media channels.
I do not have that experience.
How would you go about it? This is part of being engineer, having a certain amount of creativity.
Okay.
How would you handle that?
I would prepare that in
How?
whatever the product they ask me to promote, to
Okay.
advertise.
Okay.
And if ever needed to go to the radio channel, I would get that ready with all the information on technical literature, get ready, the technical background, the benefits of having that product, of your nutraceutical
What
product.
what sources would you go to in order to make sure that this got on the media? Not the company. What sources would you have to contact in order to make sure that you were on the media channels and radio programs? How would you do that? How would you set that up?
Set up for the radio program.
All of them, each one.
Of course, as I say, I have to get the scientific information ready, materials, promotional material, flyers,
Okay.
via channel, radio program channel, it says here. switch, I have not done it before. Maybe you have to contact the radio program to give me a few minutes time to promote this product.